And 10 days in and 12 pounds down. So I just got the TikTok video, YouTube short, Instagram reel. Basically, I got my short vertical video all recorded. It's a mess in here. I really need to come up with a better workflow in here, and I've definitely got to clean this room. But I do need to figure out a better way of getting like my lights in here. I also need to figure out which lights I'm actually going to stick with. So like I've got these, my Viltrox VL200s, but then I also got a set of these, they're We Light Sprite 20s, I think is what it says on the back of it. And they're an RGB plus bicolor. So like in the TikTok video, I put that splash of color on just my white wall with all the Funkos and everything. But I don't think I need like 5 of these LED panels. And then up in my can lights, I've also got my Lifex bulbs as well, which is when I used to splash color back there, but it's also what I use just to throw a plain bright white light on there. I never thought I was going to have the problem of having too much light. Oh, and I've also got my Studio Pros over there. Those are going out though. I'm not keeping those. Anyways, vertical video, fun. Really fun to make. I get a kick out of making some of that content because it's short and I can just find something that is kind of current, trending, thought maybe that just popped in my mind and then put that out there. I don't want to devote a whole, 5-10 minutes to a video on it. So why not just make a short 30-60 second video? Now granted, the editing of a 30 to 60 second video is a lot more difficult because you got to trim it down to get in the time constraints. Oh, and then tomorrow is the first day back at school, so that means I get to drive bus, which means I should probably go to bed early tonight. Well, first day back driving bus, and at least for the new year, man, I got to get back into the swing of things. I got to get back in the groove of having this break up my day and kind of throw off a lot of the projects that I'm working on. It's usually a case of I'm in the middle of working on something, and then the alarm goes off and says, hey, it's time to go do the bus. Or it's first thing in the morning and I really feel like actually doing some computer type work while my brain is fresh and it's ready, and then I just sit here and haul around kids and try to keep my mind from running wild when I'm supposed to be paying attention to what I'm doing. Anywho, better finish this up, better get in the car, better head back home and get ready because it's also the first Vlogpasters podcast of the new year. Alright, so I got a little bit of time here before we get ready to go live with Jared. I was hoping to do a little bit of editing, but as you can see, I did not actually clean this up yesterday like I was planning. So I've got to get things kind of put in place and back in order before we get everything here ready to go. So how about I do the thing? So that's all picked up and ready to go. I think I've got the live that's already scheduled and ready to go. I'm just going to finish setting up Ecamm and then waiting on Jared, and we'll get the podcast rolling, finish editing, hopefully get out the vlog, first episode of the vlog today. Here on the channel, I don't know, I've noticed that I enjoy the lighthearted stuff, and it seems like it's resonating with the audience too. So, sure, why not try it?
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate about our channels is we can do whatever we want to do. Because to me, if we were to just think about what the audience wants, that's a job.
Right.
That's a job.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For us, for our personality types and what we're called to do, that's almost man-pleasing.
I was hoping to get the vlog up last night and didn't happen. I actually got it scheduled, so it's going to be going live here in a little bit. Everything going on right now in the nation, it's not like I expect unbelievers or the world to behave, other than what they are, but I expect more out of the body of Christ. I expect the body of Christ to be more like Christ and less like the culture, and that's not the way that it's going, and I'm I'm fed up. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a slight social media sabbatical and just stop paying attention to people. I also feel like God's changing up a message for me and teaching me some things, which probably means that Sunday's message that's already done is now going to be different. And I just want to make sure that I'm hearing directly from Him, because I'm tired of listening to the rest of the world, and quite frankly, I'm tired of listening to the rest of the body of Christ who is not acting like Christ. And I just want to make sure that what I'm hearing is coming from God Himself. So I'm going to limit the amount of voices that I'm hearing and what voices could potentially be influencing what I'm thinking. So that's my plan today. Work on that and really just spend lots of time focusing on God and trying to stay sane. All right, so video was up yesterday, the new vlog, and it was actually, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the new format. I did notice one thing that kind of happened. I don't know how I like... whatever. I did notice one moment in that vlog that I said I'm the king of dad jokes, and then Wayne Riz had a comment replying against it to kind of challenge me, which got me thinking maybe Wayne and I should actually have like a dad joke challenge, like a try not to laugh challenge. I don't know how likely it is to be able to get us both together where the schedules align and to be able to do it. What do you guys think? Should that be something that I pursue? Let me know. Wayne, if you're watching, let me know what you think as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying this new format. It's a little bit more laid back, and it is allowing me to just kind of document some things. Like yesterday was kind of rough in the headspace. Feeling a whole lot better after getting a lot of those thoughts that God was kind of working with me out on paper, digital paper, and getting most of the sermon kind of ready and at least outlined. So I need to do some more work on it today, and I'm going to have to do some more work on it tomorrow even, which means I've probably got to bump back a lot of the videos that I was planning. I have a tendency of opening mouth, inserting foot, saying that I'm going to do something and then not being able to follow through. Such is life. So for Christmas, my wife got me one of these that I'm supposed to be able to store all of my memory cards in, and I have not started using it, which means Joshy made a boo-boo. Joshy wound up losing one of his memory cards. It'll turn up. I know that it's here somewhere, and it was probably just a case of when I was trying to figure out that audio issue that we had during the podcast, that it probably fell off the desk and got moved around. I picked it up. I was moving cables. I was unplugging cables. That's probably what happened to it, but I'm not too worried about it. But I need to finish up the sermon today, and then I don't know. We do need to make a trip to Costco, so we might do that today. But as far as the memory card goes, if you guys see a gap in days, that's why. And if you don't see a gap in days, then I found it. Yes, that's right. I'm actually standing here in front of the oven, and even better, I'm standing in front of my pork rind crust pizza. Look at how amazing that thing looks. Yeah, and the reason I'm doing that is because, well, it is Sunday. It is like, 7 p.m., something like that. Great day at church, but this is also the 10th, which means it has officially been 10 days since I have been back on my ketogenic lifestyle, ketogenic diet, ketogenic way of eating, however you prefer to say it, and 10 days in and 12 pounds down. And it's been amazing not only because of the physical, but also the mental and the spiritual. One, I got more energy. Two, because of the spiritual component, and especially because I add intermittent fasting to my ketogenic way of eating, it winds up really helping me in that spiritual component of really focusing in on God and making sure I'm communing with Him in a deeper way, which this week was amazing because God kind of recrafted my message for Sunday, gave me a new thing that was really pivotal for the time that we're in, and I believe it's just a powerful message for our church and maybe even for the body of Christ at large. I don't want to share a whole big clip on it, but here's just a little snippet, if you will. If your thoughts are focused on the world and its ways, then your thoughts are going to be full of worries. But if you will fix your thoughts on God, God will fix your thoughts. Yeah, so I thought it was great. I got a lot of positive feedback from it at the church. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to where this has taken me, both spiritually, physically, mentally, all the above. Okay, now I must feed my face. All right, I think that's actually just going to wrap us up on the vlog. I'm getting ready to have a little snack. Yes, I know it's not the most nutritious thing in the world, and it's got tons of ingredients, and for strict keto people, they don't like it. Well, guess what? I'm more of a lazy keto type of a person. I just want to make sure that my body stays in a ketosis state. I eat healthier when possible, but sometimes I get a sweet tooth, and plus my grandma bought me these. And that's a really big deal because initially when I started the ketogenic diet, she wasn't the most receptive to it because everything she had been taught by medical professionals is that fat is bad. And now she realizes that, you know what? It actually works sometimes. So I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And I guess that's the end of this vlog. So until next time, stay blessed and enjoy God's best. What is up with